Hello everyone, I'm Esther and welcome to The Sims 4 here on Touchy Elf. And the seasons came out last week and we're late again, but that's normal at this point. Oh my gosh, those animations are gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to move our inspector over to the lot where the house is going to be built in, so that way we can inspect the building after the build is done. So that's only going to take a moment. See, I told you it wouldn't take that long. Except now I have to get through the loading screen. Okay. Oh, it's raining. That's cool. Wants me to look at the calendar. We can wait. Alright. Let's get into the building. So first, one nice thing about this lot is that you can have a relatively small house and a big yard, which will be perfect for seasons. We're going to go with this style of building because it kind of looks, I guess farmhousey, which is, I guess, the idea since seasons. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, they added new roofs. That's definitely glass roofs. Probably not for this particular build. Maybe a greenhouse in the future. Let's see. Yeah. We're going to try to only use seasons and the base game inside this build, and try to use as much of seasons as possible. I like that. Perfect. Okay, the door has a reference to The Greatest Showman, which is a movie that I haven't seen. I've been hearing, I guess, mixed reviews. A lot of people said that it was a good movie, but it wasn't historically accurate, so I probably won't like it because I really like my history movies to be as accurate as possible. And none of the new windows are fitting. At least they're not doing what I want them to do, or they just don't look very good. Now let's try something else. That's too big. Ah, there we go. These are my favorite windows from the base game because they add in a lot of light, and a lot of the blinds will work very well with them. Let's make sure everything is still even. Okay, so that's our exterior. Let's move on to the landscaping. Since a lot of the seasons thing is with gardening, let's make a nice little gardening patch. It's not going to look as great as some other simmers, but it looks good. Ooh, do we have... one of these days, I'm going to build a house that doesn't clip with a tree. These aspens are really cool. Yeah, they're going to be very pretty in the fall. Move the mailbox. Oh, I forgot to put a trash can in the final build, and a, what is it? Smoke detector. So you're gonna have to put that in when you download the house. Speaking of downloading the house, there will be a link in the description to where you can do just that. If you want to. Okay, I think we are on to the new seasonal stuff. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and put him near the garden. Kiddie pools are actually really cute. And two of my favorite things they added was the beehives and the flower arrangement skill. Okay, let me just put that around. Yeah, we'll move the beehives a little further away from the house, so that way bees don't get in. the swing set is actually new. It was one of those things I didn't realize were missing from The Sims until we have it. It's just an outdoor decoration that I thought looked cool. Alright, into the interior. Now, my main thing with interiors is to keep it very simple. I'll use basically the entire same wallpaper throughout. I know I did for this particular build, but I'll do different stuff for the kitchen and the bathrooms. And that's just so there's a little bit of difference. Like I actually kind of like the tile, and the bathroom and kitchen gives me an excuse to use tile. Since this house isn't very big, the bathrooms are not going to be spacious. Now let's throw in one of my favorite wooden floors from the base game. I actually really like the tile inside Parenthood, so I was kind of sad that I couldn't use it for this build. Also, I know that Abby was going to be moving in a family of 4, and I would have preferred to have put the Parenthood stuff in, but again, I couldn't because of the challenge, which is a lot of fun. Sometimes it's a lot of fun limiting your creativity and seeing what interesting things you still can create. I think I forgot to put lighting in. That is really low, but we're gonna go with that. And those are such cute lamps. And as far as scones go, those are actually really good, and they light up close, tight spaces pretty well. There was a description for that, but I don't remember what it was. Let's give them a nice little bar. I like my families to have as many skill building things as possible, because skill building is very informative to the game. At least to me, I think it's a very informative feature of the game. We'll make it a fairly good table so that way they can host the best Harvest Fest that The Sims has ever seen. Now we'll section things off a bit so that way the kitchen and the dining room are slightly separated. Well, I think that looks pretty cool. Trying to find rugs that are good size enough to be under the table. Close enough. We'll put the mudroom thing by the door since the garden is out there. Having a place to put your shoes would probably be a benefit. They added coal. That's actually kind of funny. Tree's too big. I'm trying to find some small decorations. I'm trying to... Yeah, see, there's a thermostat. I thought that it was a new smoke detector, but it wasn't. Okay, if I put any more decorations on, you won't be able to use the sink to cook, so we'll stop it right there. They also have an umbrella rack where you can make new umbrellas. Or not make new umbrellas, but select umbrellas. That is a beautiful wall decoration. They're all from the same landscape, and I just think it's cool. Okay, so that was the kitchen and dining room. Let's go on to the living room stuff. I decorate the rooms in the order that they show up inside the thing. Winterfest requires us to have a chimney, or at least a fireplace, so we'll put a decorative fireplace there. With all the red, I think green feels good, and we got a cute little reading nook. We want to make sure that our doors and other stuff are consistent throughout the house. That's just my pet peeve, so you'll see me going and sampling things often. That's a huge mirror. Okay, so it looks like we have a new bathtub and a new shower. Some people like their baths and showers separate. I think they make putting in rugs in the bathroom a bit of a problem. We figured it out. Okay, doing some decorating. It's not going to be the most well decorated bathroom, mainly because it's a bathroom. You don't decorate it too much, at least I don't. Okay, on to upstairs. But before we can do the upstairs, we need to figure out how to get up there. I did initially think about having a side door on the side to go up, but I didn't really want to solve for that. So we have this staircase in the center. If you're not a huge fan of this, you could move it. No, I didn't. It wasn't because I didn't want to solve for it. I just didn't want to break the symmetry I had with the outside, with the windows on being equal and stuff. Don't like how the wall is conflicting with the railing, so we're going to give the stairs a bit more space just because it looks a bit better, and we have a more fun shaped rooms, which is another fun thing about building with, I guess, this sort of limited space, is trying to solve all the weird rooms and seeing how they turn out. Okay, we got a bathroom. We're gonna make it slightly bigger than the one downstairs because we have the space for that. We don't have to pretend with the kitchen. And I forgot that we don't have a study, so we're going to have to split the master bedroom and make it a study. Glad I didn't put a window on the back there, because that would have been cutting into what it would be. There we go. We have 2 windows. That was inside my household inventory. Okay, so still trying to use our new items. We don't have any new computers. I'm trying to make this a relatively cheap house. So we use pretty much, I think we use the same wallpaper throughout. Usually I try to make the bedrooms have different wallpaper, but I didn't do that this time. And since gardening skill is a big thing, we'll have 2 bonsai trees. Plus that just looks really cool with the 2 bookshelves and stuff like that. And that is a huge rug. That looks very nice there. Breaks up the red. Don't think there's any more skill stuff we can put in there, so let's do some decorating. I think that'll be about it because it is a very small room, but it's a nice setting. Okay, and one of the things that they added was scouting, and that is a thing that is added specifically for children to do after as an after-school activity. Teens can do it as well, and it is unpaid. So, things to consider, but now the kids have something that they can do that isn't just going to school and fulfilling their aspirations and stuff, so that's neat. So Ivy said that she wanted 2 kids, so we're going to put in 2 scout things, and this was before I actually played Seasons and figured out that you get the little scout board when you join the scouts, so darn it. For the master bedroom, I kind of wanted it to feel, I guess, slightly different from the rest of the house, and purple is my favorite color, so I went with that for the bedspreads, and choosing that as its theme color. So I do think I broke it up with a few other colors just to make it not stand out too much, so it goes better with the red that's everywhere. Okay, we're going to do the bathroom. Now, I really like consistency inside my builds, so you'll see that I always put blinds on bathroom windows that aren't the very tiny ones. So with a bigger bathroom, we have more space to put things and might have more decorations. Yeah, we could definitely have some more decorations. So pull up the mirror and the scones and the toilet paper and all that stuff. Oh, whoops. I didn't notice that. Okay, so there might be some... Oh yeah, I fixed it. Yay! That was bothering me. Okay, so Ivy said that she was going to have a little boy and a little girl. So I wanted to make sure that each of the children's bedrooms screamed that this is the little boy's room, this is the little girl's room. With the stereotypical blue means boy and pink means girl. So, yeah, just decorating. I like decorating. Looking at stuff that I've never noticed before. I almost put that in, and then I remembered I'm not supposed to do that. Okay, we'll put that activity table outside. Can't use the Skyrim manual because since I'm actually using a sim, and using a sim, I can't use everything. So there'll be some builds in the future where I probably won't have the inspector sim on the lot right away. Okay, decorating. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I love the new beds, single beds inside Seasons. I always wanted a bed like that when I was younger. But we never did have 4 posters, and my twin sister and I actually shared a bunk bed for a while. Okay, we'll put it in the unicorn. And another monster toy chest, because I like the monster toy chest. It's cute. Okay, now... Yeah, let's put new scouting stuff, that makes more sense. Yeah, that looks little girl, right? Right? I haven't been a little girl in a while, so I don't know. Yeah, I decorated her room more than the boys' room. Okay, I guess I'm done, and that's the house. To go over a quick flyby tour. All things considered, I think it looks okay. I would change the wallpapers in the rooms to make them look different from the wallpaper from the rest of the house. So that way there will be some difference. Okay, let's run around as the inspector to make sure that everything works. I mainly opened the calendar as a way to make that thing go away, and it was my first time actually looking at it, so I wanted to do that. Okay, so let's make sure everything's working. It's accessible so that way Sims can move around. Oh, the umbrella is actually kind of cool. And Cassandra joined the Scouts. Good for her. Okay, I'm mainly just messing around at this point. Oh, beekeeping outfit doesn't look bad. You can make flower arrangements, interact with the scarecrow. I think everything is good to go. I didn't use BB move objects for this build, so everything should be accessible. So there you have it. That's my seasonal abode. Now we just need to give it its lot traits and name it and give it its rooms and bathrooms, and send it off to the gallery so that way you can download it. And that'll be again in the description. I'm Esther, and thank you for watching Touchy Elf. We appreciate it, and subscribe to stay in touch for more seasonal content. Until then, stay in touch. Bye!